Chess enthusiast here, and this game I'm ready to show you is from the romantic era of chess, and with the black pieces is playing Giancino Greco. Now I've already done a video on Greco Gambit, and I think you guys must have liked it, and hence another game. But this game was played by real Greco, but the opponent's name is unknown. Greco is playing with the black pieces. The opponent opened with e4. We have e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop c4, bishop to c5, the Greco piano game in which the Greco gambit can be played. But Greco did not go for it this time. c3 was played and d5, a very dubious move. The point is that bishop does not capture over there because it's the romantic era of chess. And of course, e takes on d5 will be played. Now knight to a5 be played and the bishop be tried to kick back. But the opponent went for bishop b5 check, c6, and after pawn captures, he moved his bishop back to a4, now making sure that his attack will be now relentless. Now you might see that this b pawn is going to go to b4 and fork the knight as well as bishop. Also, the pawn on e5 is under attack, but still, Greco went for a brilliant move, and this is really brilliant. And the move is bishop to g4. It pins the knight and protects the pawn, and also allows the move b4. And the move, which is really magical enough to capture your movements, capture your eyes, here it is, e4. Now this is a very unthinkable move right now, and the computer might suggest you that white is completely winning. But in the romantic era of chess, you know, this does not happen. Queen to e2 was played, now pinning that pawn from capturing the knight, and Greco went for queen to e7. And b captures on a5 was played. Now the point is, you can capture the c6 pawn and fork the king and the rook. But rook to c8 was played by Greco. And here we go. Now opponent was unable to find a move to protect this knight. The right move, however, let me tell you, here in this position is castling. And castling will keep the move right. But that's for analysis. He continued with bishop captures on c6 check. And the idea was after rook captures on c6, queen b5 be played, and in perpetual checks this game would have been drawn. But this wasn't the expectations of Greco. Greco went for a win. He played e captures on f3, and this was a discovered check. King to f1, f captures on d2, this is another check. King had to capture on g2, and after queen to e4 check, the opponent resigned. Well, not only this check does give a check, but also protects the rook. And the counter checks are not anymore available. Also, with a rook and two bishops in action, this was a perfectly condition for checkmate. Now, if you guys are extremely busy, then I would recommend don't watch the next part of the video because that's going to be analysis time. But I hope you liked the move. Well, let's go back to that one magical move. Let's go back to the sequence. And these are the series of moves which were played and the magical move of bishop to g4. Hope you liked it. Leave a like if you're leaving the video right now. And for more analysis, keep stuck to the end. Position played by Greco, and the point is that the move played here was b4. Now the engine's recommendation is always castling. I don't know why, but engine loves it. And after e4, rook e1, and you can have this knight to e7 move protecting that pawn, and you can now go for b4. The point is, yes, black will get an extremely attacking position. However, with the right defense, you can get advantage. Now the second position we need to analyze is this move. Rook to c8 was played. Of course, you not capture e takes on f3 because bishop captures. Once the king moves, queen captures, and after knight captures, capture with the bishop, and you have lost all the tempo. That's why this rook c8 was really important. And the third move to be analyzed was after this, it's queen e4 check. Now here the opponent resigned. And what's the reason? Point is, if king to g1, then queen e1 check, and after king to g2, queen captures on f2 will be checkmate. Also, after this queen to e4 check, if king goes to g3, queen f3 check, king h4, bishop e7 check, queen g5, which is the only defense. And you may capture the queen if you like, but you can go for the two direct possible mates. That's queen h3 mate and the more picturesque rook to h6 checkmate. I would prefer this one. Well, after queen e4 check, if king to f1, then queen captures on h1 is checkmate. And if you play something like f3, then you're going to capture that pawn. It's checkmate again. That's why exactly in this position the opponent had resigned. And also guys, this completes the whole analysis time too. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're still stuck to the end, you're an awesome subscriber. Thank you for watching.